Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of December 3rd through the 17th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And those of you that want your personal or private reading, make sure that you email me to TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Sun, the King of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, your energy, Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Three of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like this is about coming clean, someone being honest with how they feel, and I feel too like someone might be making some sort of confession. And I was getting a similar message in the, what reading was I just doing? Somebody just got a similar message, Gemini, I think. So I don't know if you guys are connected to a Gemini, but we do have air coming out. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, also Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So yeah, I'm feeling like there is something in regards to the truth coming out. And this person, the depiction on here, how they have a severed head in one hand and a sword in the other. This person can be they can be cutthroat. They can be brutally honest. This person has no problem with being honest and telling the truth. So just ask them. If you ask this person something, be ready for it, because they're going to be honest. They're going to be completely truthful. They don't care, you know, how it makes how it makes anyone feel. They just speak their mind here. Also, though, you could be dealing with someone who's very intuitive, very compassionate, very sensitive. I'm seeing something, too, in regards to a same-sex couple and maybe paternity issues. Like I said, I was getting a similar message in Gemini. Could be some sort of paternal issue. But now in this one, I'm seeing something in regards to maybe like a same-sex situation where maybe someone is coming clean about their sexuality, or they're just being honest. Also, someone may be confronting someone about this. And I'm also seeing something about like same-sex parents and maybe having some sort of challenges or issues. Maybe people around you don't like it, or maybe you don't like the fact that someone is raising a child and they're, you know, the same sex. Maybe there's some sort of challenges being brought to the court, or someone is challenging traditional laws, traditional rules here. Someone is wanting to maybe change the laws, or because they don't want to conform, or they want the person making decisions to have compassion or to put themselves in their shoes before they make some sort of decision about something here. Now, I know that isn't for everyone. For others of you, this is just about some sort of confession. Like someone is coming clean, someone's being honest. Someone might they might be trying to set boundaries, and they're like, look, either we are in a relationship or we're not. I want to make something official. So there may be a desire for someone to make something official here. I'm also seeing people maybe coming to you for advice because they feel like you have a lot of knowledge. And then really quickly, I'm seeing something in regards to a child and Santa Claus, or something in regards to Christmas. Someone, like if you have children, I feel like they're naive, and they're going to sit on Santa's lap. They have their little list in their hand and they're like, this is what I want for Christmas. So I'm feeling like someone feels as if they're talking to Santa, or you as a parent are playing Santa or playing the role of Santa. I'm also seeing for some of you, if you are not a celebrity or an actor, then someone around you could be, and they have, they're acting in a Christmas movie, or they're playing a role for some sort of holiday movie. It also could be something like Jesus Christ Superstar. But I'm seeing something in regards to someone who might be famous or has status, or who has to audition for a role. Maybe you're sending your child out for an audition. The only thing, if it is something in regards to having an audition, someone might not get the role, because I'm seeing some sort of sadness or disappointment with that. Also, in regards to love or romance, I'm seeing an age difference. Someone who is very young dealing with someone much older. I'm seeing too that someone is trying to put themselves back out there, maybe too soon. Someone might not be fully over a breakup or separation, and maybe they're putting themselves out there, but the person that they get with might only be a rebound. But I feel like there is some sort of healing that needs to take place before anything can develop. I feel like nothing's developing out of this date that you have, because the breakup is too fresh. There's a need to submerge yourself into yourself. There's a need for you to learn unconditional love. So for some of you, I'm seeing that you're having to learn some sort of valuable spiritual lesson in regards to your self-worth. Like you're just now learning about your self-worth, or you're just now learning something. Like you're having to learn. There is, for some of you, you might be getting ready to start a new spiritual path, because you know the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I feel like there is something in regards to someone who is young and naive, and they're meeting up with this person who has wisdom and knowledge. So there's some sort of student teacher vibe I have coming from this as well. And this person is having a lot to teach you about self-love, unconditional love, the universe, spirituality. I feel like you're learning about this, and I feel like someone, their heart is opening up. I feel like both your solar plexus is being adjusted, as well as your heart chakra. I feel like maybe they were out of balance, or maybe those are the two elements that need clearing or cleansing, especially if there have been some sort of blockages. So your heart chakra and your solar plexus needs to be aligned here. There is definitely some sort of spiritual connection that you might be having with someone, but for whatever reason, there's distance between you two. Like you guys aren't able to physically be together just yet, but it is something that is happening in the near future. So you're being asked to continue to keep the faith. You might receive some sort of dream that restores your faith, or something that gives you seeing a synchronicity, or something that gives you confirmation to hold on and keep believing, continue to put good works out into the universe so that you can receive good works. Also, if you have been feeling lost for whatever reason, the universe wants you to know that you're being looked after. The universe will take care of you, whether you understand it or not. Like, the universe will take care of your needs. You might not be sent a partner right away. Those of you that might be feeling lonely or sad about being single, like, you might not receive a partner right away, but the universe is going to fulfill that void or that hurt, so that you'll be okay until that person comes into your life. If it's money that you need, the universe is going to provide whatever you need. You might not receive that $1 million, but the universe will find a way to bless you to be able to pay that rent or pay your electric bill. So the universe will make a miracle manifest for whatever it is that you're needing or lacking here. Let me also just kind of clarify this Three of Swords. I know this Three of Swords is about, for some of you, you're coming out of a long-term commitment. Maybe you found your heart was divided by the person that you have been with, and you found yourself being connected to someone else at a distance. And maybe once you felt unconditional love or real love, you started feeling like whoever you were with wasn't enough. And so you want to experience, what it's like to be with someone who you can have a real emotional bond with. Or this could be happening the other way around. For some of you, you may have been trying to fight off a love connection that you were having with someone. Or you're frustrated because you feel like your soulmate is at a distance or far away. I'm also seeing this as breaking up because someone was honest with you. They told you their real feelings, or they told you they said something like hurtful, like they were brutally honest, like I feel like I met my soulmate and they don't live here. I don't think you're my soulmate. Or somebody has just said something brutally honest, and it may have caused a separation, and someone said, well, maybe you need your space, or maybe we should go our separate ways until you can figure out what exactly do you want. Because I'm feeling like there is some sort of separation because due to matters of the heart here and distance. Someone that you've been thinking about on a regular basis or on a daily basis. You feel like you have a stronger connection with them than the person that you're with. Or like you're in a relationship, but you're mentally checked out. Yeah, see, somebody is feeling like something is missing, and someone's having to pretend that everything is okay. Or they have been continuing on with the illusion of being in a relationship just for the sake of it, or because of your image, you don't want people to know or have that image of being single. Or maybe people are like, oh, you all been together for a long time, I know you're getting married. And maybe because of your ego or your pride, it's kind of like, well, I'll just hold on to this because that's what people expect So for some of you, you could be in some sort of relationship because people expect you to be in that relationship, not necessarily because you want to be in it. And maybe actually there is someone that is at a distance that you're having a connection with that you're unable to be with at this time because you're too busy trying to uphold the status that you have in your current relationship. But see, the Eight of Cups, somebody feels like they're not there anymore, or like they've given up, or like something's missing emotionally. There's a void and they want to go off and find what that is. And I'm feeling too like, you know, with these phases of the moon, every time there's a new moon phase, I don't mean just a new moon, I mean whether it's a full moon, new moon, moon moving into a new sign, moon conjunct the sun, moon opposite the sun. Every time there's something going on with the moon, there's some sort of phase or transformation that takes place that causes you to become emotional about your situation. And I just kind of feel like your intuition is saying that you need to let something go. And so you're like, well, I guess I'm going to trust my intuition, you know. Even though this hurts, it doesn't really feel good at the moment. I think my intuition wants me to go in this direction. So for some of you, you might be letting go of a relationship, or your intuition is telling you that your partner has checked out and, you know, is just pretending to be happy. So I'm seeing someone pretending to have feelings or pretending to be happy. But it's an illusion. You know, they're just doing things to keep themselves distracted or busy. The magician is very good at putting on a performance and putting on a show or whatever, wearing a mask. Really, what's going on is something cloudy, but this magician is kind of being distracted from what's really going on, or trying to cover up from other people what's really happening here. I'm seeing definitely someone has been holding on to a relationship that maybe they feel they've outgrown, or, you know, just out of obligation. They feel obligated. Or maybe there are too many obligations, like I can't just break up because if we break up, that means that I have to pack up my things and find someplace new to live. And I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing this right now. Or I'd rather pretend to be happy and okay, or maybe just get through it. Maybe it's just a phase. So let's just hold on to it because I don't want to pack up and move and start all over. And you know, that means that I have to maybe even find a new job because my income alone isn't enough, or, you know, I'm not used to being by myself. How long am I going to have to be by myself if I break up? So I'm feeling like someone might be going through those sort of issues here. Also, if this isn't in regards to love, I feel like there is some sort of dissatisfaction going on around you, especially when it comes to work. Like you're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're pretending like everything's okay, but really you want to run out of there. You can't wait to leave work every single day. You're like running out the damn building. You couldn't get to the front door fast enough. And I feel like if you didn't have all these obligations, financial obligations, that you would have been left this job. But really, since I'm not really seeing like that codependency devil card, I feel like if you really wanted to let go of your situation, whether it's a relationship or a job, that you would be okay. You're not really codependent like you think you are. You can get by. It's just going to be hard. So those of you that do want out of something, you can get out, but you know. Also, for some of you, either you are involved with someone who is a performer, who puts on a show like for a living, or you're dealing with someone who is just pretending to be with you, or you're pretending to be with someone, pretending to be in love, or pretending to do things out of love, but that's not the real intention. So someone is hiding their true intentions, or they're being phony with how they really feel about you, or it could go the other way around. You're being phony about how you really feel about another person. So yeah. All right, so that is all that I have for Taurus. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hope I did give somebody clarity, but thank you again, and many blessings to you.